You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, what I do is I take all of your issues about life, love, relationships, whatever your issues may be, take them, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. And you know, the whole Facebook thing, sometimes it could be a bit much. And if by chance, if you're viewing the screen that you're looking at is a bit blurry, you know, it can be a bit much. So I'm hopeful that that will be corrected in the rebroadcast. So I'm looking at it, it's a bit fuzzy from my view as well. So again, I'm hopeful. Let me know, actually, in the chat line, let me know if the viewing of this live feed is just fuzzy. And that's probably the best word. So was able to get the issue fixed about the mobile phone and the desktop camera, got that fixed, tested out the video this morning, and it seemed to have been playing nice, but then when I went live, then it just looks a bit blurry. But we're going to go ahead and move forward with that. So again, you're here with me, Father Al, an Advice Column broadcast with on Dear Father Al, broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the very first one that I received last week. All right, so it says, Dear Father Al, last week I met some of my close friends for a lunch date and summer catch-up visit. I left my house a little before 12 noon. I returned home before 5 p.m. I entered the hallway. I saw my bedroom light on. I guessed hurrying to go to eat, I must have left the light on accidentally. When I went to shut the light off, I saw the closest light, the closet light on. I then noticed my room was messed up. My house was robbed. I later realized the thief was in the house when I unlocked the door and walked in. So I need your help. I need a watchdog or burglar bars day and night. Help, please. I have an alarm. Signed, Woman Alone. All right, Woman Alone, I will reply back to you in a sec. Hey, Paula. So far live, I've got Paula on here live. So, hey, Paula. So I will reply back to Woman Alone in a few. So if by chance, if you have some issues with theft on your property, your personal property, your home, please interject your comments in the chat line to let us know how you were able to cope with that. Did you get what they call burglar bars, the bars over your windows? Did you get a pet? Did you get an alarm system? Interject your comments in the chat line about what you did, and then what I will do is I will read that off as well. So again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today is Saturday, September 24th, episode number 4. Imagine that. Our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram handle, again, our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance you're watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Again, our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle. You can contact me 24 hours a day. The telephone number you can reach me is area code 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. One more time for the road, 623-764-8893. You can also send an email to me. The email address is contact Father Al. Again, contact Father Al at gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al. And in the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. And again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Again, today is Saturday, September 24th, episode number 4. Again, click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance you're watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. All right, so this is what I have for, who was it? Woman Alone. All right, Dear Woman Alone. Okay, so burglar bars can block the windows, but a good watchdog can protect you. Plus, the dog's bark can be heard and move inside and out. Okay, you wrote you have an alarm, but it was not set that day. Set it when you leave day or night. And a barking dog also alarms neighbors. And this is potentially very helpful, especially for a woman alone. Burglar bars at night, they do the job, for the most part. But if you want your home protected, but you're dealing with some aesthetics issues, how the curb appeal to your home, some of the burglar bars can look just kind of like you're in prison, for the most part. You've got these wrought iron bars that are over your window. I've seen some more decorative ones that do not cover the entire window, but just kind of the lower quarter of your windows, some kind of French curl looking bars that are painted to kind of blend in with the frame of your windows. So you could try that option. I've seen some that are real aggressive that have the little bar on the lower quarter of it and have little spikes down at the bottom of the window, and on all one except obviously your what they call Arcadia glass, the kind of sliding glass. Obviously you don't have any burglar bars on that, but I have seen some, and we did this when we were kids, is on the frame of your sliding glass. If you drill a hole with a drill, drill a hole near the bottom of the frame, what you can do is once you drill a hole, then have that hole filled with a wire, some sort of wire, something that will block the sliding of that. So you drill a hole, a real tiny little hole, and then you have some wire or something that would go in there. So when you leave, you can slide that wire into that hole and block it from sliding. That may help a bit. The good thing with the dog, the dog kind of moves around, lets the whole neighbors know about what's going on. So my personal opinion, if you're worried about aesthetics of your home, just get a good dog, treat the dog really nice, and I'm hopeful that will be able to help you out, woman alone, in your issue with repeated theft. You might even want to consider 2 dogs, so the dog's not bored, so you've got a whole team. Your dog's got a buddy, so they can protect the property together. Make sure you feed it well, treat it well, train it well, spend some time with your furry friend, and again, I'm hopeful that will do you well. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If by chance you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, to provide a common sense solution to you. Again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, regardless if you've got a real what you think might be a tiny problem or something that's really, really big that's just driving you nuts, please consider contacting me with Dear Father Al. And again, I'm hopeful that I can help you move forward in life. So In the description, you're going to see a few links. The first link that you're going to see in the description is the Friend of the Father Partner link. And when you click that link, what that will do is that will take you to a PayPal page. And on the PayPal page, you're going to see a few drop-down options. The first set of drop-down options is going to be the Friend of the Father Partner program. And that program, the program that we created to help keep the program alive, what that will do is that will pay for the dry cleaning. And I just recently received a donation. Thank you for the anonymous donor who donated to the Friend of the Father Partner program, was able to get the coat dry cleaned and the shirt dry cleaned as well. So I'm very glad that I received that. So that is what the Friend of the Father Partner program will do. That will pay for the dry cleaning of the jacket, coat, as well as the shirt as well. Also, in that set of drop-down options, you will see a reference to a Living Legacy program. The Living Legacy program, that is a program that we created where we take donated mobile devices, laptops, notebooks, Samsung Galaxy Notes. We take those, we refurbish them, and then bring them back to factory reset, and we donate them to senior citizens 65 and older. So if you're a senior 65 and older, or if you know a senior 65 and older that needs a mobile device, hey, consider contacting me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and we'll hook that person up. You can call, you can text, send an email, let me know what the situation is, and we will move forward in that. The reason why I chose the Samsung Galaxy Note is the Samsung Galaxy Notes have a built-in stylus, and oftentimes the senior citizens, when they're using their phone, their mobile phones, they may have frail hands or so. So the Samsung Galaxy Notes have a built-in stylus, so they can pull out the stylus and then navigate the phone with the built-in stylus, and that helps them out as well. All right, so if by chance, if you decide to donate a Samsung Galaxy Note, we'll take the real legacy ones, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but keep in mind those can only be used as a free Wi-Fi connected tablet. Because of the older technology, those cannot be used as a phone as well as a tablet, just a tablet. Now, if you want to donate one of the more current ones, the 9 and forward, those can be used as a mobile phone as well as a tablet. So either one we'll take, and either one we will refurbish, bring it back to factory reset, and then donate that to a senior citizen 65 and older. You'll also see a reference in the drop-down set to an open and private. Open, that is where we'll tell any and everybody who donated, how much they donated. Private, that is where we'll keep who donated confidential. So that is what you'll see in that group there. The second link that you're going to see in the description is the Father Al wish list. And if you've been around a while, you'll notice that people have been donating cigars, cigar accessories, all kind of great stuff. So if by chance, if I've helped you out, even in some small way, and you want to send some love to me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al for helping you out, hey, click the link. And what that will do is that will take you to an Amazon.com page. You're going to see all kind of cool merchandise on there, golf accessories, cigar accessories. You can't send actual cigars from Amazon, but you can send accessories as well. If you want to send some new cigars to me, go to your favorite cigar shop, have them drop ship to me. If you need my contact information, mailing address and whatnot, contact me. Let me know you're going to ship them before you ship them. That way I'll know, hey, when the concierge downstairs says, hey, Al, you've got a package downstairs, I'll know what it is. So that is what you're going to see in the description. After the live broadcast, you're going to see on my Facebook wall, you're going to see Dear Father Al was live at Dear Father Al. Later on tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a rebroadcast that is going to be available on YouTube. So the one that you're going to see, the live one, you can watch that again and again, but we'll also create a rebroadcast that is going to be available on YouTube that will include some additional graphics for you. Also, later on tonight, or possibly even tomorrow morning, I'll create a rebroadcast that is available on Instagram as well. So that is what I'm going to do later on. So again, I appreciate you, all of you who have watched thus far and stuck with me through all the craziness and the setups and the technical difficulties that I've experienced throughout this whole process. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up. Tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance, if you're watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the very next one. So far, live on the chat line, I have Paula. Love you, love you, love you, Paula. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Looking forward to seeing Jan again and all the rest of the family when you guys come back. Or I can go your way and hang out with you and see if I can drag Jan and the two of us go see you and the rest of the family. So, anywho, let's go ahead and roll forward with the next one that I received. Again, click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance, if you're watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. All right, so next one I got, it says, Dear Father Al, my wife of 20 years has suggested we go together to an erotic sex store. Okay. To look at what she calls toys. Okay. What the hell is going on with her? I'm not a prude, but this is out of my comfort zone. Help me. Signed, husband of hot wife. Very hot. All right. So I will reply back to husband of a hot wife in a sec. So if by chance, if you're watching, and if by chance you have visited along with a friend, wink, wink, a sex store, an erotic store kind of thing. I'm not going to name any names of any stores and whatnot. So a store, something like that. Let us know how you proceeded with visiting the store. I mean, they're just like any other retailer for the most part. Generally, you go in, you look at merchandise, you buy the merchandise, you leave, kind of thing. So let us, but I don't think they'll let you try stuff on there. So let us know how you were able to, how you navigated per se in the store. So again, click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance, if you're watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. All right, so this is what I have for husband of hot wife. Again, if by chance, if you experience something similar to this, interject your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. All right, so this is what I have for husband of hot wife. All right, husband of hot wife. Have a non-judgmental / open conversation with your wife and ask her what types of toys she would like to experiment with. Don't sit down and say, babe, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't I give you everything you need? That kind of, don't go that route. Just don't. Because apparently, there's some issues and that she's needing more, if likely, if she's inquiring about going to the store. It may be either A, she needs some additional stimulation, or you, husband of that hot wife, maybe you're kind of napping on the job per se. Maybe you're not paying her enough attention. Maybe she's just kind of doing this as some sort of jealousy play to kind of get you, to wake you up. Maybe you're not hugging her enough, kissing her enough, touching her enough, that kind of stuff. And by saying, honey, maybe we need to go to a sex toy shop, that will wake something up in you and encourage you to pay more attention to her. So it could be that kind of play, no pun intended, as well. So keep that in mind, husband of hot wife. So also, try to stay calm during the chat. You may learn more things about her and her sexual needs. You may be able to accommodate her needs without having to buy a toy in the store. Ask a lot of questions and be an open listener. So something like, hey babe, what kind of stuff are you interested? Just be open and honest with your wife about find out what she wants. Why does she want? Not, what am I doing wrong? Don't go that angle. No pun intended. but but just kind of ask her some general, hey, what kind of stuff are you're interested in doing? That sounds interesting. And don't go in saying, where'd you get that crazy idea from? Don't go that way. Just like she wants to buy a new pair of shoes, a new purse or something. Hey, that's interesting. Hey, that's a creative idea. And just kind of do an open-ended, no pun intended. Ooh, just a lot of anyway. So don't go that route, but just do some open-ended questions in hopes that she will talk. Just kind of some probing questions to her as well, and I'm hopeful that will stimulate her to talk more and share more information. A lot of innuendos. Hey. So, again, I'm hopeful that will help you out, husband of hot wife, whether you move forward and go to the sex toy stuff or you can work it out on your own. You also may want, after you're listening to her and chatting with her, kind of feeling the situation out on what she needs, you might want to consider finding out what store that she's interested in visiting. Then go online and see what kind of toys they have. You maybe even before you sit down and have that chat with her, although you said you're not a prude, but still consider researching on the stores nearby. Look at their website and try to have an open mind for the most part. See what kind of toys, per se, that they have there. That way you will be a more informed listener when you're talking. So she may be trying to do some kind of shock value, kind of thing. Shock and awe. Like, oh. So if you look at the stuff before the conversation and you see all the different toys, you may find something that you might like to, experiment. Handcuffs, whatever. So if you detect that she may be doing some kind of shock thing just to kind of give you a spark, you could throw something back at her, something really off the wall that you would think that may get her going. So she throws something at you, you throw something back at her, and then say, maybe not, honey, okay? So then you just kind of go back to your standard non-toy routine. And maybe that's what the problem is just your intercourse is too routine. Who knows? So, again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me know, husband of hot wife, if you want to contact me directly, let me know how the issue is advancing, okay, along the way, and I can provide some additional, more personal guidance in that process. So, again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If by chance, if you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance you've been watching the rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. So we've got one more that I'm going to read off, and we will call it a wrap. So far on the live chat line, I've got Paula. Love you, love you, love you. Smooches, smooches, smooches. All right, so this is the last one that I have. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, please guide me through a change of life situation. Will do. My brother and I have been close all of our lives. We are senior citizens now. His wife died many years ago. He is well known and well liked. He is a very private person. However, he is having problems aging now. He needs to be moved to a private care facility that is small but healthy and dependable. Can you guide me in finding a good place to help me and support him? I am his only family now. He is very loved. Signed, Soul, S-O-L-E, Soul Sister. That's cute. All right, Soul Sister, I will reply back to you next week, and we'll be able to help out your brother in hopes that your brother is willing. That's the big thing, that he's willing to go to a care facility. He may be a private, and we'll get into that next week, but he, private person, and he may not want to go to a care facility. So there's some options where he could go to a care facility, or you could have someone there to come to his house on a regular basis. But we'll take care of all that next week. So again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance, if you're watching a rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And if by chance you're watching a rebroadcast on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle. Love each and every one of you. Smooches, smooches, smooches. Today is Saturday, September 24th, season number 1. Episode number 4. Love you, and until next week, go in peace.